Looking now at code 1242, that is your recirculation door failure that is happening right back here behind the glove box. So to do this job, normally you would have a little plastic snap that clips in down here. This acts as a dampener for your glove box door so it doesn't slam down. Fortunately, somebody at some point decided they didn't like the feature. So we're not going to fix that at the moment because our focus is right up here on this, which is your recirculation door, blend door motor. And that's a new one here from Ford Motor Company. You can see the numbers there. And the mounting for this one is a bit different. Okay, so to do this job, you're going to need 8mm ratchet with a tiny little short extension. This is not even an inch. You'll really benefit from having a ratcheting 8mm wrench, and that's to get the 3 8mm threaded screws out. And you also have to get the rear air suspension module out, which is right here. There's a bolt right there, and you can just see it right there. A regular ratchet with a socket won't fit. You need a bit more depth and length, and that's why you use a little bit longer one, and you can actually get in there and work the bolts out. So that's what you got to do. Just reposition the module up out of its mount, just kind of up out of the way, and now you hopefully can see this is it here. So just got to play the wiggle jiggle game, wiggle wiggle, and eventually it'll pop out. Not sure if I'm going to be able to film and show that easily. This usually takes quite a bit of finesse to make this work right. Not sure how anybody can see this in here. There's just no light. There we go. So the trick for removing this was just to rotate it a bit to release any of the surface tension that was there. And now you have out your junk actuator. So we will take that and goodbye. And grab the new one. Yep, still new. And you can kind of see the mounting pegs that you're going after up there. It's quite an ordeal. No small, easy to do task. This is just enough of an annoyance in terms of getting any access on things. So there's that. It's now back in. You can see the blend door itself. And up here, just got to get the screws in, and I'll be able to reinstall the module. I'd show you screwing these in, but it's not worth it because it's going to be hard to see. So I have the the blend door actuator is installed. The hardest to run up to it, which you can usually snake behind it here in the corner, and that module is back installed to the rear suspension module. I was asked at one point, can you slide these off? And the answer is no, you can't slide this off because these brackets are holding it in place. So your only real option is to just seat this back up in its home, use the locator nubs, and fish the two fasteners and back in, which are the same one as the blend door actuator. Again, there's not really much to film because it's not visible, so I'm going to carry on with that. Okay, everything is back in its home. So, lighting control module, rear air suspension's back in, recirc doors in. I should be able key off, floor auto. Should have no codes. Let's hope for all 8s. Will I get it? Drum roll, please. This is not very fast. Yes, that is a sign. That is a sign of success. Cool. So, mission accomplished. Blend doors are changed. Should not have any more trouble. Job is done. Blend door actuators are all changed that had problems, and that's really it. You saw that the self-test passed. Obviously, you'll need to drive it around, make sure that it actually works properly during the different cycles of time during the day, heat cycles, etc. I have never had a problem with the 9 part number revision that Ford has put out. They seem to work pretty well. So, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this was of some value or assistance to you, and take care. With this 9, the part number that starts with 9 for the part number. That was the redundancy, Department of Redundancy.